Hi, it's KP here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today is second grade, chapter 1, target 1. So without further ado, let's get started. And as you can see, I have already written down the problem. So it's chapter 1, which is number concepts, and for the first type of question, we have to write the number of counters in each of the tens box. So let's get started. Basically, what we have to do is find out how many counters or circles there are in these two boxes. So basically, all we have to do is count them. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And an easier way to do this is that if you see 10 counters, or if you see a whole box of counters full, then that means there is 10 counters. So you don't have to count anything. So 10 plus 1, 2, 3 is 13. So our answer is 13 counters. Let's do the next question. And as always, I recommend you to pause the video and do it by yourself and unpause so that you can see if you are correct and you are getting the concept. So if you want to pause, then you are welcome to. Otherwise, you can listen to me explaining if you don't get the concept or if you just don't want to. So the answer for this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And like I said, you can tell that there's 10 in this because all of the squares are full. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 counters. So 10 plus 7 equals 17. So 17 is our answer. So if you want more questions like this, as always, please write me a comment in the comments box down below, or please check Khan Academy to see if there is any problems like this. And the website is something I will tell you in the description box below. So please go ahead and check the link out. And yeah, they will probably have questions like this or maybe the same. I haven't checked it out. But please, if you want any other problems that you want me to assign, then put a comment in the comments box down below. But if you don't want me to assign them, or if you just want to make it less work for me and you, then just go to Khan Academy, check it out. Otherwise, just give me a comment and I'll be happy to link some questions. And yeah, so let's move on to the next type of question. So as you can see here, I have written down this problem, which is type 2 in your textbook. So this says count from 36 to 47. Which numbers will you say? So let's count from 36 to 47, and whenever we find a number that's the same as in these numbers over here down below the question, then let's circle them. So let's get our X stamp ready and so let's start counting. 36, 37. Oh, look, we see 37 right here. So whenever we see a number, let's put a check mark next to it. 37, 38, 39. Oh, look at this. 39 is here too. So let's check mark it. 40, 41, 42. Oh, look at this. 42 is also here. So let's check mark it. 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47. So as we can see, these two numbers weren't set. So 31 and 48 were not in this sequence of numbers. So 42, 39, and 37 were, and these are the three numbers that we will say. So let's do another problem on this, and if you get the answer, then I recommend you to pause your video and do it by yourself. And if for the people who do not get it or do not want to do that, then I will just show you how to do it on the screen. So as you can see, I have written down another question. This one is not in your textbook. I made it myself. So let's get started. Count from 56 to 64. Which numbers will you say? So let's count from 56 to 64 and see which numbers we say. 56, 57. Oh, look at that. There's a 57 right here, so let's put a check next to it. 58, 59. Oh, 59 is also here, so let's put a check mark. 60, 61, and 61 is also here, so let's put a check mark next to it. 62, 63, 64, and we can see that these two are not circled. So that means we can eliminate them and come to the final answer that 3 of these are correct. So you should have gotten these 3 correct, and yeah. So now that we're finished with type 2, let's go on to type 3. I know this is a little sloppy, but the next one is counting how many tens there are. So these lines are tens because I don't have another kind of tool that I can use to draw the similar tens that you have in your book. So we can count how many tens there are and write them. And remember, there are 10 ones in one 10. So let's do these over here. So basically, you have to count. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's 4 tens or 41s. We can also write 41s. So now that we're done with this one, let's go into the second one. And please, if you understand this, please pause your video and do it by yourself so we can see if you are right and you can understand what you did wrong. If you get it wrong, or say confidently that you know it when you get it right. So please pause your video. In some of my videos, I make it recommended. Some I make it mandatory. And when it is mandatory, please do it because I'm just trying to help you learn. And hopefully you want to learn too. So please pause your video and do it by yourself. So now let's get started with the second one. So let's count how many tens there are in the second one. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 tens or 61s. So now that we know that these are correct, unpause your video if you did pause it and you're doing it by yourself, and check if your answers are correct. So yes, I gave you a little bit of time to check. Now let's wrap up and review what we did. So first we did type 1, which was counting with counters. Type 2 was counting from a certain number to another number and finding out which numbers were between. And then type 3 was finding out how many tens there were when we drew lines. So let's wrap up, and I am asking you to subscribe for more videos, and if you want any worksheet, any type of question, help on any question, I will surely make a video or give you instructions on how to do it. Just comment in the comment section on any video or the channel, and I will reply back. So yeah, and that's it for today. So I am going to make another video, part 2, in a little while, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, so that's it for today. Bye. See you later.